Today's class we will discuss about DFA, transition diagram and transition table. So whenever we are drawing any transition diagram or transition table, we need to follow some sort of rules. అంటే మనం ట్రాన్సిషన్ డయాగ్రామ్ కానీ ట్రాన్సిషన్ స్టేట్ టేబుల్ మనం రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు కానీ how to draw this transition diagram, that we will see now. We need to follow some sort of rules. So this is very important rules. You need to follow these rules and we need to establish any of the transition diagram. So when coming to the DFA, we are having a DFA can be represented with the 5 tuples Q, sigma, delta, Q naught and F. So you all know that Q, it is a set of states, means Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, like that. And sigma, it is a set of input alphabets. Delta, it is the transition functions. Q0 is the initial state, and F, it is the accepted state, or you may call it as a final state. It is a subset of the main state. So whenever we are going to be defining any transition state, so you need to follow these rules. So first thing, for each state in Q there is a node. Means whenever you are drawing any transition diagram, so you are representing like the nodes, same like in the graphical representation, graphs, discrete mathematics లో గ్రాఫ్ ఎట్లయితే రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తామో అట్లనే ఇక్కడ కూడా ట్రాన్సిషన్ డయాగ్రామ్ మనం డ్రా చేస్తాం. సో వెనెవర్ వీఆర్ రిప్రజెంటింగ్ ఎనీ ట్రాన్సిషన్ డయాగ్రామ్, ద ట్రాన్సిషన్ డయాగ్రామ్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ స్టేట్ క్యూ షుడ్ బి రిప్రజెంటెడ్ యాజ్ ఎ నోడ్. And second, whenever we are representing any transition, it's related to the transition. It's related to the transition. Whenever we are representing any transition, the transition that will indicate it as a delta Q comma A equals to P. Means we are having the state Q. From Q, we are representing an input A. Whenever you are given an input A, it is moving to P. So that transition, whatever the operation it is represented there, that has been indicated with an arc. అంటే ఏదైనా ఒక నోడ్ నుంచి ఇంకొక నోడ్కి, ఇక్కడ మనకి 2 నోడ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, Q అండ్ P. ఈ 2 నోడ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఈ 2 నోడ్స్ Q నుంచి Pకి ఒక రిలేషన్ ఉంది. ఏంటి అంటే A అనే ఇన్పుట్ వచ్చినప్పుడు Q నుంచి Pకి వెళ్తుంది కాబట్టి, సో ద రిలేషన్షిప్ బిట్వీన్ Q అండ్ P కెన్ బి ఇండికేటెడ్ విత్ ఎన్ యారో బై షోయింగ్ ఎ లేబుల్ A. అంటే Q నుంచి Pకి ఒక యారో రాసి దానిపైన A అని రాస్తాం. సో ఇట్లా, సో వాట్ ఎవర్ ది నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్పుట్ రిప్రజెంటేషన్స్ ఆర్ దేర్, నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ స్టేట్స్ ఆర్ దేర్, దట్ ఆల్ హ్యాస్ బీన్ ఇండికేటెడ్ విత్ ది సేమ్ ప్రొసీజర్. And coming to the third one, there is an arc into the start state Q0. So familiarly we are representing maximum each and every transition diagram can be represented with the initial state Q0. So Q0 తో మనం స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాం. దాన్ని it has to be labeled it as a start. అంటే Q0 అని పెట్టిన తర్వాత you need to give an arrow mark, and there you need to write it as a start, STRT, start. So it's going to be indicating it is the origination, means it is not, there is no other states are there అనేది మనకి తెలుస్తుంది. అంటే ఇక్కడ నుంచే మనకి ట్రాన్సిషన్ డయాగ్రామ్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది అనేది ఒక క్లియర్ ఇండికేషన్. when coming to D, nodes corresponding to accepted states are marked by the double circle. Accepted state indicated that the, so we are I'm moving from a string. A string is moving from one to next to next. Likewise, it is accepted by the finite state machine. Means whatever the logic we are written, that has been accepted. అనేదాన్ని ఎట్లా రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తామంటే ఆ స్టేట్ ఎక్కడైతే ఇన్పుట్ స్టేట్ ఫైనల్గా అవుతుందో ఆ యాక్సెప్టెడ్ స్టేట్ని వీఆర్ మార్కింగ్ ఇట్ యాజ్ ఏ డబుల్ సర్కిల్. సో యూ మే హ్యావ్ ది సింగిల్ accepted state, or you may have more than one final state. So that's what the basic operations we need to remember whenever you are drawing any transition diagram. You can see the example here. So you are having Q0, Q1 and Q2, three transition states over there. Q0 is the initially manakunna rule prakaram, ఇప్పుడు నేర్చుకున్న రూల్ ప్రకారం స్టార్టింగ్ స్టేట్ Q0, యారో సింబల్ ఇవ్వాలి, దాని లేబుల్ అంటే దాని పైన స్టార్ట్ అని చెప్పి రాయాలి. సో Q0 నుంచి వెనెవర్ యు ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ద రిలేషన్షిప్, సో Q0 to Q2, whenever you are having 0 as an input, it is maintaining the relationship between Q0 to Q2. So Q0 నుంచి Q2 కి ఒక రిలేషన్ రాస్తాం. And the same way Q0 self loop, Q0 comma 1 implies to Q0 again, so we are given the same mark. And likewise Q0 to Q2, and again you are identifying the relationship between Q2 to Q1. So this is the total example for the having the substring 0 comma 1, means before that you may have some values and afterwards you may have some values, but compulsorily you should have the elements 0 1. So whenever here whatever the transition diagram we are discussing, the main important thing, the 4 rules has been applied or not. So we need to verify one by one. And finally you need to see that the accepted state should be marked with the double circle. It may be Q1, so the order may be whatever the order it may be. It may be Q0, Q1, Q2 or Q0, Q3, Q1, like that. So order అనేది ఇంపార్టెంటే కాదు. You may give with any order, you may change, you may represent the number of states in any other way, but you need to satisfy the transition function. That's it. And coming to the transition table, so whatever the transition diagram we have gone through that, this for the transition diagram we are going to be drawing the table. Normally you all know that the table, it's nothing but a set of rows and columns. So here in the rows it represents the number of states, and the columns it represents the inputs. So whenever we are going to be representing filling the entire elements based upon the state and based upon the input values, you are representing the transition table. So you can see the transition table here, Q0, Q1 and Q2. So whenever you are filling any data elements, whatever the starting state is there, the starting state can be marked with the arrow, and you are represented 0 comma 1 as an inputs. Q0 on 0 moving to Q2, Q0 on 1 moving to Q0, and wherever you are having the final state, it may be marked with the star or it may be marked with the circle. It may be marked with the star or it may be marked with the circle, but you need to satisfy the number of operations included in the transition diagram, that all the transition diagram function has to be included in the transition table. So this is about how to represent the transition diagram and all. So if you are having any queries, you can drop in the comment section. Otherwise you can send an email. Thank you.